Hello everyone, Mr. Andrew here. I'm sitting in my classroom in my school in Hong Kong, where I've been working for a few years. And beyond that, I've worked in Hong Kong for about 13 years now as a kindergarten teacher. And I thought I would make a video to share some of my experiences and what I've learned in that time. Hong Kong is a really great place to live, very convenient, and you can earn a good wage and there's low taxes, so it's a very good place to be. They take education very seriously here, and the kids grow up in 3 languages, being local Cantonese, Mandarin for mainland China, and English. So you can guess what my main job is. Teaching the English to the kindergarten kids. So in my school I teach K1, K2, K3, which is between 3 to 6 years old. And you know, because they take education so seriously, the kids perform very well, way beyond what we're used to in the West, where kindergarten is seen as just a playful preparation for primary school. Here, they really start prepping this stuff. They have this kind of saying where they're planning from conception. From the minute you know you're having a child, you must plan the playgroup so that you get the right kindergarten, so you get the right primary school, so you get the right secondary school, so you get the right university. So, very serious. But it helps you as a teacher. It's great to work in a supported environment, and it shows in the kids, and they develop very quickly. And by K3, you're able to have simple conversations with most of them, which is pretty impressive. When you're a teacher in these schools, generally your topics are split into 2 parts. One being phonics, A to Z, you can see behind me, and then some topics based around these books. I've been using these books ever since I came here. They haven't changed. They're great. Very simple themes, nice big books. This one's called Cafe Jungle. It's just, you know, teaching kids the animals and some numbers at the same time. And really you just got to come up with a few games. Normally the net teacher is seen in the school as being the fun teacher, like low responsibility, high on fun. You know, because the communication isn't so smooth, I always try to be as fun as possible to get the kids talking to me and enjoying the classes. I did work not always in kindergartens. When I first came here, I was in a language center, and those were really popular in Hong Kong because kids are sent there after school. You know, so many extra stuff that they take on. But there's a lot of language centers. I worked in quite a big one, and I found it to be a little bit like a cattle farm, like get as many kids in as possible, and very hard to teach to your full ability. So those places can suffer a bit of a brain drain, where I think the people who really care about teaching don't stay, and the people who are not really present fill up the numbers. So I have had good experience helping out in smaller centers, so if you were to go and work in one, I would recommend smaller centres because they have more care over how they schedule classes and they support the teachers. When I first came to Hong Kong, it was through an agency, and they placed me in a school and helped set up, you know, accommodation and things like that. For the first year, it was fair. You know, it's hard to go to a new place and find everything, if you know, especially as a young kid, as I was in those days. So if you have any anxiety about going to a new place and just want to find your feet and try it out, agencies can be quite good. Beyond that, I would say try and work for the school directly, because agencies will always take quite a fair chunk of your salary, and long term, much better to work for a school. Working in schools here as well is good, because you always have a local teacher alongside you to support your class, so it helps with discipline, and if a kid has some kind of need that is hard to communicate, the class teacher will take care of it. It helps you concentrate on what you're doing. My experience of finding the school that I'm in now was a bit of a journey. I think you do have to try different schools until you find something that suits you. There's loads of different approaches and styles. Some are quite serious, some are more playful, which suits me. So you really, try not to take it harshly if you don't fit in a school. I've had schools that absolutely love me, and schools that don't have the time for me at all and don't understand why I do the things I do. It's not so much you as a teacher, it's just trying to find the right environment for you to work in. I think that's everything that I can think to share of right now. If you have any questions about living in Hong Kong, teaching in Hong Kong at this level, again, I'm a kindergarten teacher. If you want to teach primary school or higher, you need a specific teaching degree. I just had a regular degree in microbiology, actually, and I just did a TEFL course, and that's the only requirements that you need to become an English teacher at kindergarten level or in these language centres. So if you have any questions about that, please email me and I'll make a follow-up video trying to address some of them. All the best, Mr. Andrew.